Hi friends, this is Susie, your Candy Crush guru, here to help you solve the puzzle of level 3092, where we have 22 moves to collect 12 frosting, 14 chocolate, and 16 licorice. Now in the beginning there's that little thing that says, be careful, don't take out the chocolate too quickly, or you won't be able to fulfill the orders. Ignore that. You need 14 chocolate. There are 14 chocolate on the board. You want to take out the chocolate as quickly as possible if you can. Not only will it clear the board so they don't keep replicating, but then also any of the lucky candies you get, instead of turning into chocolate, will turn into hopefully some frosting or licorice. So even if I were to clear all these out and there were only 13 starting out on the board, we've got lucky candies. So just ignore totally that warning that was given you. Okay, so let's see how we can do this. This is actually kind of a fun game. I like this level. Let's start by trying to take out the chocolate if we can. If we can't, then chocolate can grow. Look at this. I'm waiting for this blue hopefully to come up this way, but anything can happen on a conveyor belt, so I'm not thinking that it'll actually come to fruition. I'm just hopeful that, oh, look at this. There we go. And now we're getting these lucky candies to show up. I can take out chocolate, or I can make a special. I'm going to make a special just because it seems to be in such a good spot close to this color bomb. So I'm a bit hopeful that we'll be able to get something done. There we go. Look at that. I got that one instead. But I don't have a lot of purple on the board. I know that if I don't take this, I run the risk of losing it. I kind of don't mind. Bring down a little more purple. Okay, so now I think it's a good time to do this. It's going to hit hopefully some of this chocolate, hopefully some of these licorice, even though it doesn't go through the licorice very easily, and maybe it'll hit some of these lucky candies and open them up. Now the problem is when it hits the lucky candies, those lucky candies turn into blockers, but that's what we need to collect. So that's just what we're dealing with on this board. Look at that. All chocolate is gone and it's collected. So now all of these are going to turn into something fun, and when I set it off with wrapped candies, we get nice explosions, and we get through collecting things. Now I also have enough licorice on the board here. Plus I've got licorice dispensers. So if I can take out the remaining licorice, that will mean that all of these lucky candies then will have to be frosting. And if I can open them on the conveyor belt, that's best of all, because on the conveyor belt, they turn automatically into frosting and get collected instead of making blockers. Look at how that just collected there. So that's the very best way to approach it. Now, before I win, let me also talk about the licorice and the dispensers. The licorice can come from these guys anytime we need them, but from the dispensers, they'll only be dispensed if we haven't taken out licorice the turn prior, because they work a little bit like chocolate. If I take out licorice, no new licorice gets dispensed. If I don't take out licorice, that's when licorice can be dispensed. That's relatively true on every level, but on some levels there are nuances, like there's a 1 or 2 turn delay. You just have to figure out how that level works if the licorice is becoming a problem, either because there's so much on the board or because there's not enough on the board to collect it. You can experiment with that. So that's how I beat this level. If it was helpful, I'd ask that you consider liking and subscribing. If you have any questions or comments, please put those below. I hope you had as much fun with this level as I did. And as always, thanks for watching.